Good morning, everybody. Wow, the response that I got was amazing from my giveaway, that I've decided to give more because I wish I could give everybody something. And I am thinking about doing a mailing list where I would get your addresses and send out random stuff. Um, Probably coins or maybe something from my metal detecting finds. Um, but I have so much stuff that I've accumulated that I just want to share it. I want to share it, and I remember what it was like when I first started, and I didn't have anything, and I found coins, and I started watching different videos, and I just was amazed by the simple things that you can find in coins that seem to mellow my mind and my soul. That it gave me something that something to look forward to. Um, it it was truly a godsend that when I went to the coin op group and they welcomed me and made me feel a part of it. And had it not been for all the administrators in coin op, I wouldn't have pursued this, and I wouldn't be where I am today, where I actually have something. I have something that makes me feel like a person again. I don't know if you can say like that, but um, it was truly a gift. It was a gift, and I'm grateful for everybody on there. Um, but anyways, so before I start crying, I'm just gonna quit doing that, talking about that. But I know that a lot of you are kind of in the same situation where um, you just don't don't know what to do with your life, and you feel like there's just you're just living day by day. And but reach out, I just reach out to people, and you'll find them. And with with my social phobias, I don't I don't I don't have friends anymore. I get invited to a lot of different outings and stuff like that, and through the last 4 years when I started getting sick, a lot of people just kind of quit asking. They quit asking if I wanted to go to places. Ooh, if I wanted to do things, because although I would say, yeah, that sounds great, it would still be last minute. I would cancel, and um, I didn't know how to stop it. So I really isolated myself, and even from my family, and anything that would get my anxieties going. And um, it just scared me that, you know, I used to be somebody, and then when I got sick, it was just little by little, it felt like I wasn't even somebody that would walk by you and you'd look at anymore, that I was just invisible. And I internalized that, and um, it's not good to isolate. Um, you need to reach out, and like I was saying, that you don't have to leave your house to socialize. And I found that here on YouTube with all of you guys, and I'm truly grateful for that, because I was starting to spin downhill. And um, although I've reached some battles with the place that I'm staying at right now, um, they no longer want me to basically live here. I'm here 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. I can't have friends over, and I can't leave, but to go to doctor's appointments and grocery shopping like that. So that's why some of my metal detecting videos have kind of quieted down a little bit. Um, but anyways, I want a coin roll hunt because that's where I find my quietness, my mind, and I want to share it with you. So yesterday I was looking through a bunch of stuff when I was getting stuff together for the giveaway, and lo and behold, under my table I found this, a whole box of unopened nickels. I thought I had gone through all of them, but apparently not. So there was just, when I go to the bank, sometimes I'll just, you know, say, let me get a box of nickels or whatever. But I did order some halves from my bank, and I ordered them like 2 weeks ago, and they forgot the first time. They forgot to put in the order, so they put the order in on Tuesday, and then the order should come in on Thursday. But they didn't come the first time. So then I went back to the bank yesterday, Thursday, because they reordered them, and apparently the bank manager, they recognize me now, and she said that the vault is low, that they weren't able to get them. So they ordered them again, and they said that they will be in on Tuesday. So I know that I'm not going to be here in town on Tuesday. I might be going to San Felipe, so hopefully that goes through, because even though it's very hot down there, I will be taking my metal detector and my new, let me show you. I got my new waterproof headphones for my AT Pro, and these things are awesome. I can't wait to get them wet. So anyways, so I finally got those in the mail. And for some of you that I don't want to get this out. Anyways, a remote control for the GoPro. Do I know how to work it yet? No. So I have to apparently match them up so that will work. Okay, I think this is getting a little bit longer than I want. So okay, so let's start doing some coin roll hunting together. And like I said, I want to add some stuff to the giveaway, so if I find anything good, I don't care what it is, I will be adding it to an additional prize, giveaway, whatever. So that will make 6, and I will keep adding them. The more responses I get, the more grateful I feel, the more giving I feel. So I have my microscope hooked up today, so I am going to work on and trying to get some close-ups if I find anything good. And let's get started. Okay guys, so let's get started with this. So I'm going to kind of show you my setup, and please excuse my mess. I have torn my stuff apart looking for stuff. Okay, anyways, so I have 10 rolls of nickels. I have a lot more over here, but I want to start with 10. I do have my microscope set up. I've got my juice, my microscope, I got my mouse, my mess, I got my metal detecting finds still in the bag. Anyways, okay, and so I got this up, so I'll be taking some random pictures and posting them with it. So, okay, let's see if I can find a good angle. I don't know. I'm hoping that will do it. I'm going to use, my corkscrew. My hands aren't quite working this morning. Oh, let me use that out of the way. My hands aren't quite working this morning. I just took my medication. I take gabapentin for nerve pain and whatnot. So I'm hoping that takes effect here pretty quick. All right, I don't have, okay, I'm just throw stuff aside. Let's get started. Oh, my eyes aren't quite working yet this morning either, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So, curious to what, it's 1963. When you're coin roll hunting, what's your favorite thing to find? When you're going through, I mean, I know the common buffaloes and stuff like that. Okay. Eyeballs work. But when you're coin roll hunting, what excites you when you find it? Do you go through them like this, or do you just go through looking for the dark edges? I'm curious. Are you a variety and error person? I do like looking for varieties. And I do have actually, and I'll show you on a different video, a setup where I separate and I have it all tagged for nickels. So it basically, the way it's set up is that I have all the compartments in this container. Nope, here's a 1958. So that's cool. That has all the dates as far as which ones contain errors. And so I, instead of looking for them at the time, I actually put them all together, and then when I decide I just want to get my microscope out and look through and look for errors with my microscope, I can do it and know exactly what I'm looking for. Does that make sense? Let me try to explain that one more time. If there's a double die, say on the 1955 Lincoln cent, then I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the double die on the date. I'm looking for the markers, stuff like that. So, so I'm not looking all over the place for different things and having to look at my book and say, okay, this and that. Oh, and that. Okay, we're gonna. All right, so here we go. My eyes aren't quite working this morning, so it might take a little bit more time. Everything stands out. I'm looking for 2009s, older dates, anything that pops out at me. The 1961. I don't have my nickel list out. I'm just taking some random pictures and I'll share them. So if you hear that noise, then you'll know it's my camera going off. Kind of looking at this one. It's kind of beat up. Looking for different markers on that. Okay. What is that? It's a 1955. Nice looking. Put that aside. Well, anyways, I hope this is not too long. If you think my videos are getting too long, please comment below and say, yeah, maybe make them shorter. Because I know I have a tendency just to like ramble on. And it's funny how since I started recording that even like I was metal detecting at the beach one time, and I wear my GoPro on my hat, and you know, I turn it on and off when I find something, or what, you know, you watch the video, so you know. Um, and I found myself with the camera off, and sometimes not even on me, that I would be like narrating. And I've caught myself a couple of times, and it's pretty funny. I think it's funny. Okay, nothing in that one. Yeah. But luckily, you know, most of the time I'm invisible, and people think that they don't know if it's on or off, but it's, I don't know, I find it pretty humorous. You know, and you can laugh at yourself, and that's okay. Oh, that's too much. Oh. Let's see. That looks like a couple old ones. A 64, and I know the 64s are seriously hundreds of billions of these things were made, but I keep them because I figure that's one more out of circulation, and I just roll them and put them in my my army box, and who knows, one day they who knows, maybe one day they'll be worth something. Well, you gotta find humor in life, right? Sometimes it's the little things, and sometimes you can. I think the best laughter is when you're alone and you remember something, or you watch something and it just tickles you. And 1959, and you laugh, and then you just laugh at yourself for laughing by yourself, and I don't know. Laughter is a great thing, and I got to one point where, and I'm still coming out of it, that I couldn't remember the last time that I laughed or found joy in anything, and that was tough. You know, when I go to my therapy, and she, you know, asks me, you know, what do you, I think the toughest question that I ever got was, what do you like to do? What, you know, was it what makes me happy? I think it was, and I couldn't think of anything that was making me happy at that point, and it really saddened me that I felt like that, and that I had lost so much. This is 63. And it's just been a tough. Oh, here's a nice one. 1940. Pretty good shape. I'll take a picture of that. Anyways, but then I found this, and as you know, I haven't been doing it very long, but before this, I wasn't doing too much. I was just living, existing, and now I have something to look forward to every day, whether it be watching somebody else's video. It's a 1940 Philadelphia, so that's cool. You know, whether it's watching somebody else's videos or making my own, it just feels amazing. It's a 62, really good condition, no full steps. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. It's another 64. One more off the market. Okay. Those look like the oldest ones. Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about. Brain fog. It's called fibro fog is what it's called when you can't remember. where you were going with something as far as a story you were telling. There's been times where, and it's funny how I remember this, but I don't remember what I was talking about or other simple things. But, you know, when I was reaching out to, you know, family or friends or whatever, I was rambling on, and I'd be in the middle of like telling some kind of sob story, you know, that how I'd been feeling or depressed or things that was getting me worked up, and I was just venting, that I would forget what I was talking about in the middle of this very emotional conversation. And so I would just stop, and the person that I was talking to, I can tell, wasn't even paying attention, because my story didn't have an ending to it, like the end, and no comments were ever made as far as, so what did you do, or you know, everything's going to be okay, or anything like that. It was just like I was never talking. I didn't feel like the conversation was confirmed or taken notice of, just disregarded. And so of course that sent me back to isolation, where I just kind of shut myself off, because it was like I felt like nobody cared, you know, what was really going on with me. And, you know, I don't have anybody to talk to. I mean, I talk to people. Number 64. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, I'm sure I'll cut that out of this video. Another 65. I'm a rambler. 63. Still haven't found anything. Oh, the 1940 is very nice. Would be a nice for the, or the 40. Did I say 43? I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, be nice to give away to the giveaway. I'd like to find a 2009. I'll give that away. So let's hope for the best on that. We're at 15 minutes in. That's not including my first ramble. If I end up even putting any of that in, I might. Oh, there's a 2017 nickel. I think I will add that to one of the other ones. I think, you know what, I'm going to add a 2017 D nickel to every single one of the giveaway prizes. That's a good idea. Alright, so I'll put that aside. Everybody gets one of those. And I also have a video as well, if you're staying tuned to my channel. I believe the video, and I can put the link in the descriptions below, that I do a 2017 nickel giveaway, and the video is called Coin Roll Hunting in a Hotel. It was a weekend that I just kind of wanted to be alone and not have to have people around me, so I rented a hotel in the ghetto. It felt like they didn't even have shampoos in the shower. They had like a little teeny bar of soap, and yeah, I mean, I haven't stayed in hotels a lot, so, and this was definitely not a 5-star hotel. Anyways, go to that video, and basically what it says is that if you, I'm starting to get dirty. Okay, that's better. I have so many 2017 calendars. The couple that I care for get all kinds of mail and donate to different charities. This one is the U.S. So let's see. So anyways, so we have, I have so many calendars, but I like the pictures in them. They're pretty amazing. So, but anyways, it works as a good little mat, and I've forgotten about it, and now I have to wash that. Fantastic. Doing laundry around here is really hard. because the lady I care for has dementia and she gets really confused when it comes to me doing laundry. She wonders what I'm doing. Anyways, okay, carry on. Anyways, what was I saying before I saw a squirrel? Oh, I think it was the 2017. And again, that people that are over on the East Coast especially like those, but if there's a coin that you see or you need or you can't find, I know there's a couple people out there that that had mentioned that they couldn't find any 2017 nickels, and I'm gonna actually have stuff out that I'm sending out to people, whether it be the nickels, and I do stamped pennies. I'll put a picture right here, and I do all kinds of different cold stamping. I haven't done it in a while. It hurts my arm, but this is a 64. But I'm going to start putting those in every giveaway as well, and I will post pictures here. And anybody that sends me an email with their address, I can make one of those for you. Whether you want it on a certain year nickel, I can stamp on any coin. So I'll put up, if not this video, a different video, but I have different stamps that I have that I can stamp on any coin. I won't stamp on anything that's worth money though, just so we're clear on that. I will research that first. It's 69. But if there's a year, like a birth year or something to that, and you want, say, a flower on it, I have flower stamps. I think I have a heart stamp. I have a semicolon. And most of you know what semicolons mean. I have a 4-leaf clover. I have a stamp that has the state of California. But I do have a picture of some of them without having to pull them out. I can put here. And you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Did I say that twice? I don't know. I'll catch it when I'm editing, I guess. Alright, nothing there. I got 3 rolls left. So it would be nice to find a buffalo or something, wouldn't it? My hands aren't working. Anyways, I hope everybody that's doing some coin roll hunting is having some good luck. I've been trying to watch everybody's channel. I spent a good hour answering a bunch of messages that I had on my giveaway. Very, very nice of everybody to say such kind words to me. It really meant a lot to me, and I do read every single one of them and respond to every single one of them. I do it when I'm waking up in the morning. Oh, 1967. That was a very, very good year. That was the year God gave me to Earth. I'll take a picture of that. Let's see. 67 does have errors on it, I believe. Or is that... I take that back. I think that's a $50. Anyways, I could be wrong. I have lists because there's some things that I remember, of course, the real common stuff. 55s and the pennies that are the 98, 99, 2000, stuff like that I can remember, but there's so many. There's so many different eras. The 66. No 2009s yet. When you find these, I always look, and it's the Philadelphia mint that has the error on it, which I hardly ever see here on the West Coast. So, but I still look because every once in a while somebody from the East Coast comes here to the East Coast and drops them off for us to find. Did I forget what I was saying again? Okay. Maybe I should just play music. What is this? Alright, I got 2 left. Which one? Are we in? We're in pretty far. But I guess, I mean, it doesn't matter how long my videos are, because if you don't like them, you can just, I don't know, throw me a thumbs down and carry on. You don't have to watch. Just because they're 30 minutes long doesn't mean you have to watch the whole thing, right? Just like when the phone rings, you don't have to answer it. You know, people get like, oh my God, so many people called me today. It's like, you know, you don't have to answer it. They don't know. 1964. People are just funny. So, like I said, you don't have to watch the whole thing. You can pause it. You can put it on when you're falling asleep at night. Maybe it'll put you to sleep. But don't feel compelled to watch the whole thing. I get it. If it's boring, don't watch it. But I'm going to put them out because it's my therapy. And then after this, I get to edit more therapy and I can learn more, get them out quicker. God, I want to find something really good. It's a 1970. I tore up. So, anyways. So maybe today, what's today? I don't even know what today is. I think it's Thursday. It's the 20, I don't know. I don't know what day today is. It's 63. What is today? Today is Friday? I believe today's Friday. I don't know, I forgot what I was saying. Something about Friday. Something about what today is. Oh, I gotta find out about what's going on for next week, if I'm going to San Felipe or not. So I gotta get with my stepdad with that. He might already be gone. He's just wanted to pick up. My stepdad has stage 4 lung cancer, and he's not doing too fantastic, so I wear this shirt for him today. He's an amazing fella. 1961. He's always been there for me. He's picked me up when I was at my lowest and helped me financially when I didn't have food for my kids, and he's just really been there for me, and he's an amazing person to everybody that surrounds him, and it's just horrible that he's going through what he's going through. Uh-oh. Oh no, I look like a 3. 1948. That was a close one. I thought it was going to be a 43. 48 still good though. Anyways, yeah, he's pretty amazing. 47. So anyways, I want to go with him to San Felipe so he doesn't have to go by himself, and it would just be a turnaround trip. Anyways, just go, stay the night, and then come back the next day. But I haven't been to San Felipe in over a year. I've been here caring for this couple, and I just haven't been able to get away. So I really would like to go see the water. So 1956. And put my feet in the sand again. I miss it a lot. A lot. It used to be, San Felipe used to be my place where when things got really, really tough for me emotionally, and I feel like I was hitting a bunch of brick walls, I would just pack up and leave. 59. I would, basically I was running away, is what I called it. I need to run away. And I would go to San Felipe for a month at a time, and it was my happiness. And I think it still might be. I just haven't been in so long that I miss it. It's that sand, the sand at the beach absorbed a lot of my tears. And I had my dog at the time, and we would sit on the beach and just look at the air and look at the water and cry some tears. Anyway, so I miss it there. Alright, okay, I gotta take a break. I'm back. Little break down there. Sorry about that. Alright, on that, I am gonna pick one more roll. Just in good faith. I'm gonna check out the ends. And I hope that I find something good to give away. Again, don't forget, I'll give out those 2017s. If you want one, send me your address. And I will get one to you. I remember when I first started coin roll hunting, I started doing halves. Well, actually, let me go back a little further. I actually started doing dollar bills. I was searching for fancy numbers and whatnot, and I have quite a few. I think I've mentioned that before. But then when I tried to sell them, nobody was buying. So I stopped that. This is 66, and moved on to halves. I think I was watching Half Dollar Make You Holler or something like that, and I piqued an interest, and I started getting half dollars, and then eventually I started getting one box, and then I'd order 2 boxes, and so it just kind of continued from there. And that's a P. And then I had gotten doing halves, and I was finding a bunch of NIFCs and stuff like that, but then eventually I started finding nothing, and so I kind of quit that, and I went to nickels. And in like my first box of nickels, I ended up getting like 3 buffaloes in my first box, and of course that got the ball rolling. I haven't stopped since. And so I started getting other boxes of coins, and this is just a kind of a little helpful hint for everybody. And I started getting really overwhelmed because I had nickels, dimes, quarters, pennies. I had everything, and I knew nothing about errors and varieties, and I was learning. And when I reached out to Coin Up group, Christopher Rhodes on there, had actually paid some attention to what I was saying, and he basically told me the best advice is to stick with one denomination and learn it. So I did. I learned the Lincoln cent, and I bought books, and I researched, and so now I have a lot of Lincoln cents. And I like doing nickels now, so quarters and dimes I'll randomly do, but I don't really care for them too much. So, oh, it's starting to get hot, but it might be just me. But anyway, so if you're just starting out and you're getting overwhelmed, you know, because you're watching videos and you're seeing people search for different things, and they're finding silver quarters, and they're finding, you know, dimes or V nickels, or, you know, all these rare varieties of coins, and you're like, oh, I want to try that, so you get that. But then you're going to get overwhelmed, and you're going to get frustrated, and you may give up. So my advice to you is pick a coin and learn it, and I don't want to say respect it, but just give it what you got, and you learn it, and then once you get the basics of it, then you can move on to the next one, just so you don't get overwhelmed. And watch a lot of videos, and learn how people are doing it, and stuff like that. So anyway, so I'm gonna close this out, and I'll post the pictures of the things that I found. And oh, since I really didn't find anything fantastic, I am gonna add this to the giveaway. This is a gold plated buffalo nickel, and I'll post better pictures because I don't know what the glare is going to be like, but I am going to put that in the giveaway, and this will be giveaway number 5. If you watch this video, then put in the comments below, yay for number 5. Okay, so I know that you're watching my videos, and as a reward, you stay till the end. Thank you for that. Alright, until next time, you guys, peace, love, and faith. See you next time. Stay tuned.